through Jacksonville. It's the Ravens and the Jags under the lights on Sunday night.
We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The stadium is packed. Standing room only a chance for their hometown team to get to the Super Bowl. Great to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and the most important thing... The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. And coming out with them, Greg, it is the rookie who they selected in the first round of the draft.
Rip, 23, Silver.
And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game.
Hey, Lion, Lion.
2nd and a yard. From the gun, here's a handoff. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Down the sideline, past the 45. A 19-yard pickup there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Hey, hey, hey.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Now a 3rd and 2. A gain there of 15. First down, Jacksonville.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that 3rd down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain. Fresh set of downs.
Right back to him on first down. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Lisa 24.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's it.
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And this is taken in by the defense. The Jaguars offense led by the...
On the set. Silver.
His drive will start on the ground. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. give up the middle. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
Hey, Lion.
He'll drop to throw. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Hey, easy. Route. Great job.
Open man is Davis. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. Nothing is... They face second down and 7.
Hey.
I'll give on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. They'll turn and hand this one off. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Second down, Lawrence. He'll look over the middle and find his running back.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession.
Hey, Lions! 13, Lou!
They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Hey, go, let's go!
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10.
Gun.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. I believe one of the Jaguars was able to get in there and recover. Yes, Jacksonville retains possession.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and how good these defenders are at knocking it loose. Pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover. There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some...
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jaguars. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with...
Red. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That caught by Davis. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Hey, go!
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air? All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Hey!
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
Ready. Hey! Check that.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And make it 3 touchdowns. Now, remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you...
They'll go with the counter on first down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
11.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
Red on red. Silver.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, but he picks up the first down.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll stick with him again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
Hey, go! Here we go, son.
They'll stay on the ground. And the Jaguars are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Here we go, son.
Here's a run. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Jaguars. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, but we got ourselves a ball game.
Rip, 23.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Hey, lion.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We're back to crown an AFC champion after this.
Okay, ready?
It is 2nd and a yard.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, I'm gun. Hot.
They'll stick to the ground. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he'll be taken down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And
All right, here we go.
that's a big gain there as they try to go take this
Stay
lead.
right open. Silver.
They'll drop to throw. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
11.
Throwing again, Lawrence on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Hey, run! Go. 11. Sink right. Red.
Now here's Lawrence. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Red on red. Easy. Read a 24. Silver.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
On the jump.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Fighting off tackles, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4.
Lisa 24.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Here we go, sir.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. That's taken in. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look.
11.
Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
Rip, 23.
2nd and 7. Lawrence now. Got his man. It's Kirk. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Dirty left. Silver.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Quick throw here is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Easy.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout. Second down and 8.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Silver. Go, go. Red.
Here's Lawrence. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. That is caught, and they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great response. They get to the end zone, but it's not done just yet.
Well, now it's decision time, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be? Does he want to kick the extra point and extend this game, or does he want to try to end it now by going for 2? We're going to find out.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens, as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy.